So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of petty, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been using TikTok more and I recently got into an anime and I'm starting to see more and more a side of a fandom that I've not really experienced before because like I'm a Tumblr user. I'm used to like more accepting fandom spaces when it comes to like shipping and headcanons and quote unquote being cringe. By the way, I'm drawing old OC from 2019 because I adore character design, and let's get right into it. Throughout this video, I'm going to be labeling this experience I've had as like policing, maybe fun police if I'm feeling really petty, and it's just the act of telling others in a fandom space what they can or cannot do with a specific fictional character or like a group of fictional characters or a certain setting, that they can't do what they want creatively, whether it be writing a fanfic, drawing ship art, making a fan kid, whatever it might be. This is not a new thing. I mean, cringe culture has existed for literal decades, like since fandoms and the internet have existed. I mean, how many times have you seen someone be bullied for their OC being like overpowered, or Mary Sue? Remember that back in like 2013 when people were really judgmental about OCs in particular and how that would affect people sharing OCs and making them. And just because it's an old practice doesn't mean it's okay. I always found it really weird how people tried to police others on like shipping in particular, and especially now I'm seeing a lot of like, why do you ship this character and this character? They don't interact, or this character is like straight, or this character is bi, you can't ship them. It's like, honestly, who the fuck cares? They're fictional characters. It's not like you're going out there and forcing two people in real life to like get together just because they think they're cute. And I think policing people on who they ship on a surface level, not talking about like pro ship stuff, I'll get into that, okay? But policing people on who they ship can really lead to like it not being as fun. I mean, some fandoms are built on the concept of shipping and like relationship drama and how two characters interact, so it's really not fun for anyone. And I think that sometimes it can come from a place of homophobia. I mean, let's be honest here, in like the more mainstream fandoms, I can see a lot more of like homophobia, especially with shipping like two AMAB characters together that sometimes immediately have like a lot of chemistry and are like basically dating. Just like, these guys are just close friends. Like, okay, buddy. Yes, Satoru Gojo was able to send out Suguru Geto because they were best friends. And that's not me saying that you can't, interpret two characters' relationships as just platonic or something other than romantic. Like, of course, I'm not saying that. Like, Satoru and Suguru do not have to be in a loving gay romance. It's just obvious that they are. That's all I'm saying. In my opinion, this whole policing thing is giving cringe culture, like 2013 DeviantArt cringe culture, and I don't really like to see it because it really does discourage some people from sharing their creative ideas, and a fandom being unwelcoming is only going to hurt the fandom. In any case, I am all for like creative expression and like expressions of yourself through media that you like. That being said, there are some problems, especially with shipping, and I think we should get into it because I really can't ignore the more extreme spaces of, I don't know what you call them, pro shippers? Let's talk about pro shippers. I'm sure all of y'all know what pro shippers are. They're basically people who accept all kinds of shipping and ship situationships, if you will. That includes toxic ships, abusive, incestuous, ones that include minors, let's put it that way. I don't know how much I can say on YouTube. On paper, that is okay. I mean, like, I consume media that has, like, really toxic relationships, even, like, ones that include, like, underage characters. And the thing is, most of these people that make fan work depict these situationships, relationships, toxic stuff as romantic, or it doesn't address the inherent problems in that relationship. I can't tell you how many times I've been on AO3 and I've seen like non-con, underage, above age, if you know what I mean. And it's explicitly for gratification. I mean, I'm not encouraging anyone to go out and read stuff like that, but if you do stumble upon it, it is very clearly just for personal pleasure. It's not for like deconstructing or addressing what's wrong with that ship or what's wrong with the situation, or like it's for horror. And I think that is a problem. It's like the opposite of over policing, being the fun police. Instead of that, you're accepting anything and like normalizing these ships and these situations that really should not be normalized. And the biggest defense I see is that it's for trauma processing and healing. Be so fucking for real. It is not really for trauma processing. I feel like, yes, you can gain some sort of like mental clarity or like introspection from writing about situations that you've been through in your past, but I'm gonna be so fucking for real. It is not really for trauma processing, is it? If you're writing about a child character going through that stuff and it's romanticized, girl, you're just a fucking I'm sorry. And you need severe and serious help for that. And you should not be posting that stuff on the internet for other people to see and like normalize to themselves, because if you see that and you're having those thoughts, that's like normalized to you, like someone else is doing it, it's fine if I do it, if I write about it, or if I fantasize about it, and not stop those thoughts from happening and nip it in the bud, if you will. In any case, I think both extremes of policing and lack of holding people accountable for what they create is bad in fandom spaces and can lead to a lot of negative experiences and circumstances. In any case, try to have fun while also calling out people who are creating actively damaging content. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about the subject. I was just like kind of inspired by comments I've gotten on my TikTok at Lemon Lucky, by the way, of policing me over a ship that I like between two male characters. Fucking TikTok is crazy. And I'll probably be back with more videos, maybe longer ones, if I feel like writing a script. But I really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate me going into the double digits of subscribers. That's insane. I don't know why you guys are subscribed, but thank you so much. Love you. Please tell me your thoughts down in the comments, especially if you disagree with me. I would love to see your side of it. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video. Maybe. I don't know. Proshipping is like kind of a doozy. It's kind of like a rabbit hole that I feel like I will go down and I will never come out of. In any case, I'll see you next time. Bye.